Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the question, who is Luzaf? Let's dive in. 200 years before the events of Final Fantasy XI, Efrenod was doing great as a naval power in the Near East, specifically in the Arapago Islands. However, disputes over territorial waters with the Empire of Ot-Urgen led to an alliance with the Memel Jaw, resulting in an invasion of Efrenod. The attack was brutal, and the nation fell in just 8 days. Luzaf, who was studying in Bastok at the time, learned about the disaster on his way home. He rallied the remaining members of his fleet, set up a provisional government in the Arapago Islands, and kicked off a resistance movement against Ot-Urgen using guerrilla tactics. This is how the Corsairs came to be. Luzaf's ship, originally called the Ebony Queen, was modified for battle and renamed the Black Coffin, also known as the Ashu Talif. With Luzaf taking the lead as an admiral of the Corsair fleet, for a while, the rebellion was going well, as Ot-Urgen struggled to maintain control of the seas. Eventually, the Emperor decided to set a trap and ordered the court alchemists to unleash Lamia in Arapago Reef. These creatures bewitched and killed many of Luzaf's crew, giving the Empire the upper hand. In the end, the Black Coffin was the last remaining ship from Efrenod, and despite the crew's efforts, it was sunk. Just as he was about to drown, Luzaf called upon Odin and made a pact. He would seek revenge against Ot-Urgen in exchange for becoming Odin's host if Alexander ever returned. Their previous encounter had destroyed the Al-Zadal civilization and was known as Ragnarok. Fast forward 200 years, and Ot-Urgen is facing constant beastmen attacks. Rosvad, the Great Vizier, sets his father's plan in motion to revive Alexander. Sensing this, Odin brings Luzaf and his crew back as former, and soon rumors about the Ashu Talif's return start spreading. Curious about these rumors, Empress Nashmira decides to investigate under her alias Opmal with her automatons, Minjing and Oving, as her backup. Luzaf, now allied with the Memel Jaw, orders Ovang to be kidnapped and study its mechanisms for his fight. Nashmira and Minjing try to rescue him, but end up getting captured themselves. Luzaf appreciates Nashmira's bravery and, thinking she's just a simple puppet master, shares his plans with her, revealing Rosvad's attempt to revive Alexander. Nashmira finds this hard to believe, arguing that the current people of Ot-Urgen are innocent of Efrenod's fate, and seeking revenge against them is pointless. When Rosvad searches for her in the Arapago Islands, she asks Luzaf to confront him for answers. He confirms her fears, saying he thinks she's too young and naive to rule well. This revelation shows her true identity to Luzaf, who sees a chance to eliminate Ot-Urgen's ruling family and calls upon Odin. However, he has a change of heart and stops the deity from fully appearing, causing him to lose consciousness. Nashmira rushes to help him and takes him back to the Black Coffin. When Luzaf wakes up, he finds himself agreeing with Nashmira. She suggests he should focus on rebuilding Efrenod instead of destroying Ot-Urgen, but he's worried Odin won't agree. She encourages him to try and break his pact with Odin, and they head to the Hosholm testing ground to confront him. Odin refuses to listen and insists Luzaf will become his host, disappearing afterward. Luzaf tells Nashmira they should destroy the automaton Rosvad is building for Alexander to prevent another Ragnarok. Rosvad tracks them down with a squad of immortals to capture Luzaf, claiming Nashmira has betrayed her country by associating with him and stripping her of her authority. But he lets her escape while taking Luzaf. He then continues with his plan to revive Alexander, dismantling Minjing and Ovang to finish his automaton. Nashmira tells her mercenary, the player character, to rescue Luzaf, while she tries to reason with her brother, who has gone to Nizal Isle, the ruins of Alexander's previous form, to execute his plan. Her efforts fail, and Rosfod takes control of the automaton, thinking it will also give him power over Alexander. However, Alexander proves too strong, and Rosfod is overwhelmed. Knowing that the automaton is partly based on Minjing and Ovang's design, Nashmira tries to control it, but it backfires, resulting in her death. This infuriates Luzaf, who arrives after being freed by the mercenary, and he calls upon Odin to manifest. Rosfod tries to restrain Alexander, realizing that letting him fight Odin would destroy Odd-Ergen. In return, Luzaf holds back Odin and offers his life for Nashmira's. His wish is granted, and Nashmira is revived for a final farewell before Luzaf fades away. After Odin and Alexander are defeated, astral gates remain where they manifested, Nizal Isle and the Halsholm testing grounds. Nashmira and Gostad are eager to find a way to close these gates so the deities can't enter Vanadil and restart their battle. They send the mercenary to check out both locations. Nashmira also hints that, if possible, she likes the mercenary to find a way to free Luzaf's soul from Odin's control. She doesn't say this directly, but Minjing and Ovang clarify later. Both Odin and Alexander can be fought repeatedly, and after defeating Odin 13 times, he will agree to the mercenary's request. Luzaf's soul can be freed, but only if the mercenary agrees to take his place. If this choice is made, Luzaf expresses his gratitude and asks why he was freed. The mercenary can respond that it was a personal request from the Empress. Luzaf then remarks that Odd-Ergen and Nashmira, whom he still calls Opmau, are in good hands, and he'll watch over them forever. That was the story of Luzaf. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, as it really helps the channel grow. And if you want more gaming content like this, hit that subscribe button. Comment if there's a specific topic you would like me to cover. Join us every Wednesday from 9 p.m. Central Standard Time to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time right here on YouTube and over on Twitch at twitch.tv/00123, where we play a variety of games like Final Fantasy XI. Hope to see you again soon.